My channel got falsely struck with a copyright strike very recently. And by recently, I mean like a month ago, because the system takes a very long time to go through all the appeals process and whatnot. But basically, all that happened is I made a video talking about a charity, possible charity fraud, like looking into charity. And I read an article in this video itself. The article is by a man named Jacob Wolf. If you look at the video, I have 7 minutes of commentary spliced in between reading articles, giving my takes on things, showing videos, other things like that. The whole first 2 minutes is just me making jokes and doing my like 2-minute bit that I always do in every video. Well, my channel was struck over this, and I was very, very shocked because I've been doing YouTube a long time. All my friends, that I work with on YouTube, all do similar things. I mean, Gary Nerdrotic, he'll read an article from whatever publication. Everybody does this. The quartering, people like that, they read these articles, they give their transformative take on these articles. If you could strike somebody over an article, none of these channels would exist anymore, right? So, because they're generally not giving a good opinion on the person that wrote the article in these other videos, but that's neither here nor there. Well, I learned immediately on Twitter that the person that wrote the article that struck my channel, falsely, by the way, was implying the reason he struck my channel was because I was friends with ultra MAGAs, implying that I was a conservative politically. And keep in mind, I don't care about politics at all. So that was very, very interesting to see. And he said in one of these tweets that if I am the Orange Man supporter, then I probably don't respect journalists or something to that nature. Obviously, which isn't true. So that's pretty strange. So it looks like he falsely struck my channel because of his perceived notions of my political takes, which is not grounds to strike a channel. But here we are. So I decided to stream and talk about this with my friend Cecil. And something very interesting happened during this stream. A very, very, very large content creator by the name of Ludwig came in the chat claiming that I didn't post a link to the guy's article. I should have posted a link to the article, implying I deserved the false copyright strike, and he called me disappointing. Very, very interesting. So my video gets taken down. Ludwig, some random giant YouTuber, comes in my chat yelling at me over a link not present. By the way, there was a link in my description. I added it a little bit later, but it didn't really matter because he wasn't striking me for a link. He was striking me because he thought I was an ultra MAGA, whatever that is. So I decided to take a look at Ludwig's channel, and I notice a giant portion of his content is him reacting to other content which he doesn't give a link for. He doesn't post a link in his description for anything that he covers. Very, very interesting. It's almost, dare I say, hypocritical. So it's very apparent that Ludwig and this guy that wrote this article have some kind of general contact, and he let him know, so he came into my chat. Very, very interesting. I noticed something happened about 3 days later. Another large YouTuber by the name of Penguin Zero, Moist Critical Charlie, a good content creator, makes solid content, big following, made the exact same video that I made about the article. Guess what he did not put in the description? A link to said article. Guess whose video did not get struck? His.
That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Now, I'm not throwing out any allegations or anything, but from what I know, Ludwig and Charlie have worked together on esports teams and stuff. I don't know if there was a plan there. I doubt it. But still, it's something that's kind of fun to think about conspiracy-wise. Because, apparently I'm a conspiracy, evil conservative guy. So I got to look at it that way, right? I got to stick to the storyline. So that's very, very interesting as well. So I decided to file an appeal. An appeal that I'm going to read to you right now. I said, this video is entirely fair use. Reading an article with 7 minutes of commentary is covered in fair use. Under the fair use doctrine of the U.S. copyright statute, it is permissible to use limited portions of work, including quotes, for purposes as commentary, criticism, news, reporting, and scholarly reports. The author of the article implied he did not like my political leanings and attacked me on social media. He also admitted to filing this copyright claim over a tweet, not even the video. The article was not subscription-based nor behind a paywall. It was completely open to the public. The effect of the use upon the potential market for or value of the copyrighted work. A court to look closely at use depriving a copyright holder of income. It does not matter whether the new material competes in the same market. Important factors include the current market and potential market. The author of the article also claimed my intro, my outro, and 7 minutes of my content as his copyrighted material. He claimed my intro of 2 minutes as where I'm telling my comedy, doing my comedy bit. He claimed it as his copyright, as his content. He claimed it. He claimed the full timestamp of the video, 0 seconds to 13 minutes. He claimed the entire thing as his work. Isn't that pretty crazy? And lo and behold, guess what happens? YouTube emailed me last night, guys, and has lifted the copyright strike on my channel. They lifted it, plus reinstated and remonetized my channel and my video. Shocking, right? It's almost as if it was a false copyright claim, or a false copyright strike, rather. Much worse, much worse. And the most disgusting part about this, look, I could give 2 shits about the author or any of these people. They only look through a weird ass, brainwashed lens of politics, which I don't care about any of that. So he's whatever. He's like a melting, round, balding glasses guy anyway, so who cares? What is the issue? It's this really large, influential YouTuber named Ludwig coming into my chat and implying I deserve a false copyright strike over not providing a link, something that he doesn't do either. That's the craziest part about this. That's kind of disgusting, and that dude's a fraud and needs to rethink his life. What do you think about this whole situation? It's something that all of us deal with as creators. We in Gundam talked about it a lot. Just these people that don't make a living as content creators will strike your content, which puts your way to make a living in jeopardy. They don't care. They're not in the world, and they just want to hurt you. Why? Because they think that you might think a different way than them. They don't even know, by the way. Dude doesn't even know my political leanings. Just thinks he might. These people all believe and behave the same way. We've been better off without them. And congratulations to us, because we won. We beat Ludwig, and we beat this goofy ass journalistic guy. Good job. Thank you. It was a great time. Great time. I'm very happy about it.